Hello, fellow Hapara users. I am working on a workspace this morning that I use in some different webinars. And what I would like to show you is a little trick that I just figured out. For a while now, we have been able to add images to the headers of our um, cards to make these more visually appealing. So what I did the other day when I was putting this website or this workspace together is it's a demo on the national park. So I have like the link for the U.S. National Park Service for Yellowstone National Park here, and I just pulled in a generic image from the web for Yellowstone National Park. But what I really wanted to do, instead of having the title below the slide, I wanted to get the image or the title on top of the image. So very simple way to do this. You could use a graphics type software like Canva or something like that, but we're all really familiar with the Google Slides already. So I had an idea and it worked beautifully. So I'm going to come over here into a slide deck that is going to be my repository for where I create my graphics for my slides. And I can make this as big as I want, but what I did was I just made a blank slide here. And I'm going to insert a picture of Yellowstone National Park. So if I already have one that I can use, maybe that I've taken or something like that, I can upload it. But I'm going to go ahead and search the web and see what I come up with here. So Yellowstone National Park. And I kind of like, let's go with this one. I really like this image. So I'm going to go ahead and select that image. And I know this is going to drive some of you crazy who don't believe in doing this, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drag this image, and it is going to distort it a little bit, but I need it to cover my entire slide. So that's not too bad. But if I were just to layer text over the picture, the text isn't going to pop off the page. What I tried to do was add a shape across the top, like a rectangle all across the top. But the problem is I can't figure out how to make that shape transparent. So if you know how to do that, let me know. But I have a trick for that. So I'm going to insert another image. So I'm going to search the web for a black box. I could do any color I wanted, but I kind of like the black. And I'm going to find one in here that's just black with nothing else around it. And this one looks like it should work. Here we go. Okay, and it's just going to be a black box right over the top of this, which is definitely not what I want. So I'm going to resize this. I'm going to kind of put it maybe a little bit toward the top half of the picture, pull it across. Okay, now I have this black bar across my slide, which also isn't what I want. But I'm going to click on the format options here. And that's going to give me the ability to change the transparency. So I'm going to pull this over to the right here, and that's way too transparent. So I'm going to see what it looks like kind of toward the middle, because I still want to be able to see my image back there. That's not too bad. I wonder what it would look like if I put it down here. That's all right. I'm just going to kind of leave it in the middle. Okay, then what I can do from here is now I can come back. I can drop a text box right on top of this. And let me see what font I used. I don't remember. Oh, I just stuck with Arial. Okay, played it safe. All right. So let me go ahead, put my text box in here. Yellowstone National Park. And I'm going to center it. And I don't remember what size I made it, but it was pretty big. And I don't think I like the black text. I'm going to go ahead and change my text color probably to white or light gray. Okay, so I have my picture. But what I need to do now is I need to download this one slide as a JPEG. So I'm going to go to File, Download As, And I can do JPEG or PNG. So I'm just going to do JPEG. Then I'm going to come back in here into my workspace. And I'm going to take out this picture. So I'm just going to edit my slide. I'm going to X out the picture. I'm going to click on the upload button. I'm going to select my file, and I could probably just drag it over here. Open. And give it a second to load. That's it. There is my slide with my title right across the top. So then I could go in here and clean up my slide. I could take the title out, and done. There we go. So that is a very quick and easy way to create graphics for your Workspace card.